Well, happy, what day is it? Tuesday evening, you guys. We are in the thick of the holiday season and we are working it, aren't we? I know you guys are. And I know that we all deal with stress and anxiety and bad moods during this season. Even though this is a great season, we all deal with that. And some of us may even deal with seasonal affective disorder, which is called SAD, which is a real thing. It's shorter days and colder weather and gray skies can bring on the blues. But did you know what we eat can really offset that? Whether we are prone to anxiety or prone to stress, what we put on our fork matters and it can help us. And it's not medicine. It's kind of the natural way of doing things. So I wanted to share with you today 10 things that you can consume that will help you alleviate your stress and anxiety or bad moods. So let's talk about that. So the first one being, no surprise, lean proteins. So lean proteins contain amino acids and omega-3s that positively affect your mood and your energy. So some of those lean proteins would be salmon and other fish and chicken. Also turkey, but I'm going to talk about turkey a little bit later. So lean proteins. Number 2 would be omega-3 fatty acids. So omega-3 fatty acids influences your mood. And so the highest level of omega-3 fatty acids are contained in flax seeds, walnuts, and salmon. So that'd be number 2. Number 3 would be berries. So strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. When you're stressed, it really aggravates any depression or moodiness you may have, and it completely exhausts your body. But the release of cortisol, so these berries release cortisol in your body, which is a hormone, and it alleviates the stress, okay? So berries, eat lots of berries. Number 4 would be limit your sugar intake, because when you eat a lot of sugar, it actually changes your brain. It changes how your brain functions. And this is kind of on the tip of the research right now. There's a lot of research being done on your brain, but sugar affects your brain in a very negative way. So really kind of limit your sugar intake in this season of cookies and that sort of thing. Really keep that in mind. If you struggle with stress and anxiety, kind of stay away from that if you can. We have healthy options available and I can share those with you. Number 5 would be folic acid. Folic acid is kind of on the cutting edge of research right now and how it is affecting the brain and stress. So when you take in folic acid, it affects serotonin in your body, which is a neurotransmitter that affects mood. So take in a lot of folic acid, and folic acid is contained in dark leafy greens, oatmeal, sunflower seeds, oranges, fortified cereals, lentils, black-eyed peas, and soybeans, okay? So add those to your list to keep that mood up, right? Number 6 would be vitamin B12. And again, this is kind of on the cutting edge of research, and they're kind of like, we're not sure how it works, but it works. So things that you can consume which contain vitamin B12 would be lean beef, clams, oyster, crab, and wild salmon, and then the dairies, which is eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt, milk, and fortified cereal. Number 7 would be vitamin D. So vitamin D, as you know, is the sunshine vitamin. If you're outside or even in artificial light, all you need is 10 minutes of sunshine to alleviate your mood, okay? So vitamin D. And if you can't get outside to get sun exposure, you can absorb it through food. So some of the foods would be milk, egg yolks, mushrooms, and fish with bones. So number 8, and this would be one of my favorites, which would be dark chocolate. Okay, because dark chocolate is high in polyphenols, which is an antioxidant. And when you go for your dark chocolate, go for the highest level of cocoa available, and that will help boost you, make you feel better. Number 9 would be turkey, and it's no joke and no coincidence that we want to sleep after we eat our Thanksgiving turkey, because it contains the amino acid tryptophan. It also contains melatonin, which are 2 ingredients that are calming and relaxing. So keep that in mind. Turkey is really, really filled, chock filled with really good chemicals that are good for your body. And here's the thing, number 10 is bananas. Listen, bananas get a bad rap. I'm a banana girl. I love my bananas and I love peanut butter on my bananas, okay? Sometimes, people are like, bananas, too much sugar. Bananas they're one of the perfect foods, okay? So bananas contain tryptophan and natural sugars. And so the natural sugars, the tryptophan, the potassium, all affect your brain in such a way as to be uplifting. So it's very good for you. And also, there's a lot of magnesium in bananas, which also improves sleep and reduces anxiety. So banana is like a perfect food. I love bananas, okay? Stay away from my bananas. All right, so anyway, those are 10 things that you can add to your grocery list to alleviate stress if you deal with stress, okay? So those 10 things. My call to action would be, I have a great omega-3, 5, 7, and 9 that I take every single day. And I recommend omega-3s are great. They are mood boosters. I've talked to people who it's literally changed their lives. So you guys, what you consume matters, okay? What you allow in your body matters. I want you to think about food like medicine. It really makes a difference in your life, makes a difference how you feel, makes a difference how you function. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. And if you're interested in hearing about my omega-3, 5, 7, and 9s, let me know. You guys have a good night. See you soon.